Small garden transformation. Hello, everybody. So I'm here. Stop by my sister's place in New York, and this is her garden area over here. So what you're seeing right here is mostly weeds and a few other vegetables. So she hasn't had one. She hasn't had time to do all of it, and two, the ceiling that she sprinkled on the garden bed hasn't come out. So we brought some ceilings to help her uh, at least be able to get some stuff growing in the garden. So I'm just showing you what she has. She has some stuff in containers over here. This is sweet bitter leaf right here, and some um, other pepper plants and stuff over here. On the side over here, she has some water leaf and a few other weeds that are in between them. And then in the back over here, this whole section is just covered with uh, weeds, mostly weeds, and a few green and vegetable down here. And you can see all these little trees and stuff over here. Branches are just covering the whole place. So our goal right now will be to take out the weeds as much as possible. Take out all the weeds in the garden beds. The tools that are available, we're using the tools that we have available. So the only thing that we could use was the shovel right here, just to at least remove some of the weeds before we till the bed. So right now I'm just using an pickaxe to just soften the bed a little bit, so that way at least the ceilings have easy root penetration. And then now I'm just pouring some Miracle Grow into that bed over there. So the next step was to tackle this area where we had a lot of trees and branches covering the whole garden bed. So just using machete to just cut down all the trees and branches, and getting it out of the way so that enough sunlight get into the plants that we're gonna uh, transplant in this area. So over here we're just tilling the bed a little bit, and then we're gonna add uh, uh, Miracle Grow soil, so that way at least it has some nutrients in the soil before we start uh, transplanting some of the seedlings that we brought into this bed over here. So in this bed over here, we're gonna probably put sweet bitter leaf and chia and a few other things. And so we're just gonna sprinkle. If you're able to get compost, readily available compost or worm castings or black cow, that's preferable to just sprinkle on the bed. But what she had already bought was this Miracle Grow soil, so we just putting it mixed on top of the garden bed right there like that. And then now, what I usually do is that I like to water before I transplant, just to make sure that the plants are going to an area that's already moist. And it also lets me know once I'm transplanting if there's any area that didn't get enough water. Then we make sure we focus on that when we're transplanting, and when we're watering later on after transplanting, we make sure that the soil is really nice soaked uh, and ready to go. So what I also did was putting some drip system down there. I'm still gonna fix it, but I just wanted to measure the length and then get additional ones from the store to make sure it covers the whole garden bed. So now what I'm transplanting in this bed is sweet bitter leaf. Since sweet bitter leaf is a tropical plant and it's larger in terms of the growth size, I'm putting it in the back closer to the fence. And then Anchia is gonna go next to it. Anchia is gonna be the same thing in terms of growth and size. And then in the front we can have the green, or we can have water leaf or any other vegetable that she wants to put over there. So right now I'm just transplanting the seedlings in this area and making sure that at least we try to cover the area as much as possible. And then if it's too close later on, she can take out some, but I don't think it's gonna be too close, because I gave a little bit of space of at least 5 to 7 inches uh, for each of them to be able to grow and do well. So definitely, what I suggest later on is feed the plants with either granulated fertilizer or liquid fertilizer to since it's not an area that had we didn't put enough compost or enough organic material there. We're gonna have to feed it throughout the season. So as you can see, we are transplanting some of the stuff into the remaining parts of this section over here, and then we're gonna go to the other sections of the garden to transplant the rest of the garden. Leave a comment below. What do you think about the garden transformation so far? What did you expect, and how has it come out so far? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the garden transformation. And if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. While transplanting these seedlings, I also have to be mindful of the green, the vegetable that's already there that's coming out. They're gonna have to space it out a little bit or thin it out into other areas of the garden. So that's why I'm trying to make sure that I make sure that when I transplant this stuff, there's enough space between the various plants that I transplant and the seedlings that are coming up in that area right there. So I think we're done transplanting the second one, the anchia, in the garden bed. So we're gonna go to the other sections and try to see if we can transplant the other sections. So here are some of the seedlings that we brought, and we're gonna transplant it over here. And what I'm transplanting right now is sweet bitter leaf, also known as becang, or commonly called becang. So I'm transplanting them over here, and I'm giving them a space of between um, 5 to 7 inches for each of them. And this area is extremely dry right now, so what we're gonna do is just make sure that after we transplant, even though we water it, it's still very dry. We're gonna water it deeply after transplanting to make sure that the soil is completely soft and moist, and that the um, seedlings uh, stay moist and able to thrive. We are done transplanting, so I'm just going to show you guys the whole garden after transplanting. You can see there's a section we transplanted over here, and this is the wall. The seedlings that were here were a little bit more spread out, and more seedlings were added. This is what the leaf over here on the wall over here, and all this little tiny section over here is just what the leaf. And then we go to the other section over here that has a lot of different things on the edge of the bed. You also have green right there. You have um, sweet bitter leaf on the sides over here, and then you also have huckleberry just by the tree, and then up here is all sweet bitter leaf. So we had the drip system going, and we watered it, so it looks nice and moist right now, and so the plant should be able to thrive. So this is it. The next day, all the plants look good, they thrive. That the drip system that I set up is doing well, it soaked the soil, and everything looks really nice, and it's gonna be good. So same with this one over here, the water leaf, and the other ones. You can see I have the drip system going in between them. It's gonna be able to at least provide regular watering for the garden bed. Same with this, I added the, you can see the drip system I set up over here just to make sure it covers most of the garden bed. Okay, that is it. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, smash the like button. If you are not following me, follow me and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to share. Thanks for watching. Happy growing.